set in the grand finals, and he beat the best Street Fighter player on the planet. But can he beat Father Time? Justin Wong on the stage, the Sandman himself.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
None of it was planned, Steve, I'll tell you what, but I got there, and that's all that matters.
Yo, I was actually talking to him about, I was talking to him, like, Sage be falling asleep while I'm up there playing. I'm like, man, look good.
I love Justin's play, but boy, when Canada Cup was like, we're running out of time, bro, they're like, Justin Wong, please come to the stage. I was like,
See you
it's
guys
over.
back home.
You guys had no chance. That's the worst matchup in history. Justin Wong versus the TO's deadline. Here we go. Can he do it again?
Okay, already. Finds a way in. It's that dive kick.
Yeah, this is one of the matchups where Justin, you know, as slow and steady as he is, he's really going to have to keep this character out of the skies, right? And when it comes to fighting this matchup, he's excellent at it, right? I feel like Justin is one of the best players at dealing with Cammy because somehow he reacts to the air and ground approach at the same time.
I also think it's because he's one of those Menat players who never throws the orb out unless it's like
right.
he has a plan for it, right? And he understands that he wants that extended hitbox on those normals, especially when she's going to try to go in the air, especially because she's going to try to stay on the ground, control, crouch and medium punch, dash in, nice chase with that DP right there. But just like that.
All he ate was a DP.
Right.
Like, that's like, it could be so much worse, right?
Especially in the matchup where you're fighting Cammy. There's a forward throw. And once again, just that crouching light punch just to make sure she respects it, still finds her way in. And now life is just about even. There's a back throw. And now Justin has the entire rest of the screen. That's if he doesn't want to, you know, chip you out. There we go. Oh, once again, now you're in trouble.
He's just going to use the orbs to play footsies, right? Like yeah, exactly. Justin's so good at activating and then just holding on to them to make his footsies better. It's like his footsies are already so good. And Menat's ground buttons are already excellent, but Justin adds that extra little layer on top to make it impossible.
All right, starts off early once again. It's that EX dive kick.
All right, jab into the throw. There's a little challenge. He threw the orb?
And instantly called it right back, and that's why you don't do it. Uh-oh, there's the activation, gets the trigger, though. Oh, I'm not sure if that was a reset or a drop. I think it was just a drop.
Yeah, hard to tell right there, right? Like, a lot of people like to do the instant overhead or low setup. He just went low. All right, slide. Oh, challenge afterwards, no anti-air, and the dive kick was well spaced. CJ Truth on the board.
Man, he is threading these dive kicks right now, man.
Yeah.
It's like 3 for 3.
It's tough to space it and then get the combo after, but he's done a really good job of landing them.
Oh. Wow. And look at the range they're exchanging normals at. Wow, just really early. And I'm pretty sure that was done really intentionally, right? Because he knows if he did it quick, Justin was just going to hold back anyway and get out of that range, and he was going to take a little more damage even getting into that point. That's why you see a lot of these hooligan combinations. You see a lot of those dive kicks coming from that early range because he wants to get in. He wants him to swing.
Yeah, backing him up with those jabs. A lot of Justin's game plan is built around that, right? Those crouching jabs, standing fierce, excellent buttons. Like he threw out that orb, immediately pulls it back as you brought up earlier. This is huge though. CJ's got the corner.
Uh-oh, take throws. Steel trigger. Wake up once again. He's 3 for 3 on wake up stand light kick from Menat. Wow, and once again,
that super comes back to bite CJ Truth. Justin with the drop. He tried a reversal super, but Justin too safe, right? That's one thing about him. He's very rarely going to take a big risk. He has historically been the safest, most patient player, right? Like that's sort of his play style. And man, he's so good at it. He capitalizes in all these little moments where other players would kind of crack or give up space or panic. He's just so patient, so calm. It's why he's been a world-class player for so many years.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Got caught on the recall on the orb.
There's the punish. He had an EX bar. Without the EX, you don't get a huge punish there. Even still, the damage is not great, but just a little bit, it adds up as you eat all these normals on the way in. Man, Justin's ground game.
Oh.
Chase down. He lost the corner, though, but V-skill out of there.
Walking back once again. Justin really comfortable fighting out of that corner, because he knows if he takes his time, he's going to find a way out. Gets the orb right back and dashes up to get that control again. He had the whole screen behind him, but it was really smart, just so you know, he can have a few extra options, try to do a little more damage before we get to the other side of the screen. CJ Truth back in control just a little bit, still with the life deficit. Nice anti-air there by Justin.
And look, just playing so slow, so patient, the fierce. CJ Truth just can't find his way in consistently. And even if he makes it in once, Justin's like, all right, I'll eat a throw. I'll let you back yourself up, and then I'm just going to wait at this range and play like my normal game plan.
Very much the I'll let you hang yourself gameplay from Justin, right? Especially with a character like this. You take a step forward, either you're blocking or you're getting hit, right? Because you do not want him to get at a comfortable range and start setting up his gameplay. He's just going to walk back and forth into that range. And we talked about how good Justin's footsies are. Nice block, and there's a back throw reset. So good.
Yeah, and like he's hit that punish so many times now that he just goes for the reset for positioning that time. And he knew that CJ wasn't going to be ready for it. This guy's a professional, Steve.
Professionals.
He's done this once or twice.
Oh, wow. Triple dashing up to get these throws. Back dash, there's the activation by Justin.
And you know he's holding on to this orb. Oh, dash up, found the counter hit. Caught him meaty, and that's going to be the round. I imagine Justin tried to orb release on wake up or something like that. Maybe a back dash to orb release. CJ caught the meaty. Nice work.
Yeah, full CA available for both of them there. CJ Truth getting to use his first, but now Justin has a chance. He's going to start it off early. Full CA available.
Yeah, and you know he could react to the jump dive kicks with this. You know, he has punishes available if he gets that confirmed with the jab into it, but beat the anti-air with the dive kick. Scary start of this round for Justin.
Really good pressure here for CJ in the corner.
Oh, baited. Take the throw, they say, and that's exactly what he should have done. Another one, the counter hit. This is going to be game 2 CJ Truth. That's what he needs to do, right? The thing is that you very rarely get in more than once against Justin. So once you get in, you got to kill him. It's got to be the end of the round. And that's exactly what he did right there. CJ really capitalizing on that offense.
All right, CJ. What do you got?
That's a premier winner right there, right? How many people this year have won premier events on the CPT? Not very many. And you see why
this year.
Yeah, this year has been some of the most top-heavy in terms of people winning CPT premier events. So many people repeating and getting lots of championships. So yeah. Impressive work to CJ.
Oh, back. Wow.
Yeah, back throw right to get that corner positioning back. CJ just mauling. All right, sweep
wow.
back to escapes the corner. I like that a lot from Justin. Respected the uppercut.
It looked like EX Cannon Drill got crush counter. That's what it looked like.
Man, he's playing so safe. Only 2 of the grounded orbs left, right? So he's just waiting. The orbs are gone now. A lot of meter for Justin, though.
We've seen CJ True do a good job at chasing a jump back, so I don't think we're going to see Justin do any kind of jump back drill or anything like that to get it started, especially considering he has no more trigger. What a read on the dash up. Ooh, wow.
CJ was ready with that reversal. Nice work. Just a really aware situation.
Round 2.
Man, you know what I didn't notice about this stage? If you look in the background where the crowd is, when somebody wins a round, they pull up like these Red Bull.
Yeah.
Does it do that for the other events? I'm trying to think.
I think they do, actually. I think they did the same thing when they did, like, E-League as well.
Okay.
Because this stage is one of the ones that has, like, you know, the celebration of, like, any event. Like
I never noticed that. I feel like, man, you're like the guy that looks at the stages, so this is why I asked you.
Yeah.
You're the professional here.
Duly scouted.
Double jab, back up, and Justin's got a lot of meter, so he could super the dive kick on reaction if that's what CJ goes to. Although Justin might not try it since it's not life or death, right? Maybe he doesn't want to risk it.
CJ True trying to get back into that range. He was trying to, gets the crush.
Yeah, I like that roundhouse a lot. It would have beaten the back dash. Lots of options there. Lose to it, throw attack. Back throw, we're getting close to dizzy. V-trigger activate. Light the way.
Gotta be careful with those dash-ins. Now Justin has those orbs out. Taking his time.
Yeah, 1 orb left for Justin. The medium punch in the back. Releases it, he gets the super.
That was so sick.
Yeah, only that 1 hit of the orb into it. Not enough to kill. 1 more for Justin. Plays it very safe.
Oh, empty.
Got to be looking for that jump back jab on the dive kick. Ooh, risky fierce. That could have been dive kicked over. That V-trigger is a big threat for CJ. The block. Back throw. 9 seconds on the clock.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the raw drill, he got him, CJ Truth.
How did he know he was gonna try to walk forward? Ow!
He's a young man, Steve. He's got the reaction. This is what I was thinking about, right? Like, can CJ Truth defeat Father Time? The patience of Justin Jwong weighs on so many players, like world-class players crack under the pressure against this guy, right? So can CJ Truth be that guy to just wait, play nice and solid? Because Justin, it doesn't matter if he's up, doesn't matter if he's down, he's gonna play really conservative, very defensive, and make you just frustrated, right? Best player in the world at doing that. So this is where it becomes so difficult to fight against him. But CJ Truth with the lead here, that's a very important victory.
And he's taking his time, right? Taking his time just to make sure. That's why he's up. He has this 2-0 right now. Well, he's up 2-1 right now. Really good placement on those dive kicks to get in. Really good usage on that V trigger as well, especially if he's going to get the corner. You mentioned that if you're going to get him to this corner, you're going to get this knockdown. You got to kill him early. Nice challenge right there. Spins the rest of the trigger for the follow-up. There's another throw.
Yeah, what does Justin have here? The EX soul throw. Slide in for the meaty there. Oh, the EX reversal out on the orbs. Oh, the orb release, he got the trade combo, not too much. Defensive orb release saves Justin after the dive kick. All right, orb's no longer a threat. The hooligan, other side, and the last jab killed.
Did you see the fuzzy duck by Justin?
Yeah, stood up, duck, stood up. He was like, ah, what's happening? He's got to survive, man. It's the 5Ds of dive kicks, man. You gotta get out of the way of that thing.
Oh, nice. Gets the crush and the launch. And the
worst part about
switch.
that,
what?
Just the side switch, and look at how much V trigger Justin built. Because it has a crush counter and a V skill in the combo, so he built so much V trigger gauge. He's barely been hit, and he already almost has V trigger.
These backdashes have been on point from Justin. CJ Truth getting right back to frustrated. We talked about that earlier, too.
Oh, dive kick lands, and he's going to have the corner positioning. Justin with V-trigger and critical art, yeah. Activate, very nice and safe here.
We've seen him use that EXDP in a lot of these situations. This time, going for a check right there with that crouching medium kick, not going to work. The DP has worked a couple times because Justin was overextending, but now he covered that entry with an orb. That means he had a lot less time to react. Crouching medium kick was the choice, and it did not work. That's going to tie the set 2-2.
Yeah,
Justin
I like
versus CJ.
that choice from Justin. That's like the first time he's gone for real orb pressure, right?
Yes.
Like with V-trigger orbs up, throw the orb out, recall, like go for real offense. He hasn't really done that too much, and I like that choice because it's just something new to bring to the table, right? So 2 apiece. Dive kick not able to get the combo after, a little too high, given that Justin's character model was standing up.
Oh. Good check right there with the crouching medium punch again.
Wow, how does he do that?
Always buffering, bro.
That
He
one
bulked
hit?
up.
That's wild. It's the second time he's done crouching medium punch in a drill with like no hit confirmed before that. All right, jump in, goes for the regular throw. He hasn't done that many regular jumps yet. I kind of like CJ bringing that out in this final game here.
So it's really crazy because we were watching CJ earlier, and it looks like he was confirming these counter hits. He'd get the crouching medium punch, counter hit, crouching medium kick drill. And they're like, man, is he doing it on purpose? So when we're looking at him now, I'm like, man, he's legit looking for that now. That's crazy.
He's just real impressive.
I'm definitely going to ask him about that. I'm not 100% sure, but just judging from what he does and how he plays, it looks like that's the thought process.
Ooh, drill. I wonder if Justin intended the side switch. Probably not. Probably wanted the roundhouse drill in front with the orb for the 50-50. Got him. Not going to be the kill. The throw, it's enough.
Set point CJ Truth here versus Justin Jwong.
Man, it's funny. Look up to the stage, and CJ Truth's got that smile on his face after he gets the throw. I'm like, how are you smiling? You're at game 5 of this tournament.
You know why? Because he knows everybody buys into the propaganda. Just take the throw.
I need that on a poster, like a war poster, these Cammy players. Just take the throw.
Oh, wow. Dash up. That's going to get him out of the corner. What a nice little series right there.
Yeah, Justin with full critical art, though. That's what's so scary about Menat. She builds meter incredibly fast. She just does a lot of action, so it's sort of natural for her to do. Dash throw. CJ, good position. Justin has V-trigger now. That was a big throw that whiffed, but he was too far away to get anything. I don't think he expected it. Raw drill. That's what won him that second game that he won. More pressure again. No uppercut yet from CJ. There's the throw for Justin. He got a lot of screen space, right? We're back to about mid-screen here. Got him!
Uh-oh.
Uppercut critical art. Trying to get as much damage as he could out of this. What does Justin have? Wake up buttons. He's down a lot of life. 30 seconds on the clock, but you know Justin's still willing to play pretty slow.
This is 60 seconds to Justin. Anytime on the clock, all you got to do is double it, and that's Justin Jwong time.
That's Marvel seconds. Oh, the medium kick. CJ Truth defeated his teammate earlier, defends himself against Father Time. He's moving on in the winner's bracket.
My dude, CJ Truth up here playing the game of life.
There's just a card in the board game. Justin's face on it.
Time. Now you have to pay bills like an adult.
He just has the absolute most impressive results today. CJ Truth playing incredible, man.
Oh, yeah. Definitely one of those players we've been looking at. I feel like we've been looking at replays of CJ all day, whether it be good decisions or bad decisions. And this right here is another one of the bad decisions we saw repeated from earlier today, which was that wake up CA.
Yeah, but despite that, I feel like CJ, same thing that we saw earlier, right? When he was down against Toy, when he had that reset against Tokido, just stayed really solid despite kind of things looking a little shaky, maybe, right? Having a couple of misses with those reversal supers. Still just really hung on to the things that win him games. His reaction times, like, he's still young, he's a very brave player. We saw that raw V-trigger drill he threw out. Kind of the way CJ plays, and it really works out for him. This is the end of that last game. Uppercut critical art for as much damage as he could get. I really like the way this is played.
Yeah, double dash up to get the mix up right after it. And you could tell Justin was not comfortable there, but you could be comfortable if you can get yourself one of these vertic geared chairs, and you get the 10% off code NARF18.